Hello everybody, I hope you all are doing absolutely great. So in these sessions we're going to be talking about IELTS listening module. What exactly is IELTS listening module all about, and what all are the question types here in it we have, and what all are the intricate details we have, what type of audio is going to be there, what all are the things we need to know while attempting these questions of IELTS listening. So do not at all worry, in these sessions we're going to be covering each and everything around IELTS listening. So let's just quickly now get started without any further ado. Oh, all right, guys. So firstly, we're going to be talking about IELTS listening. So what does it assess? So it assesses your ability to understand the spoken English, all right, in a variety of real life as well as academic situations. How well you understand this language, right? This is one of your skills, and that's what it tests. All right, let's just quickly now get started with it. So what's the duration? Here in IELTS listening, as the name suggests, it's listening. So you'll have to listen to certain audios, right? Name itself is suggesting that fact. So you'll have to listen to some audios. Now these audios are going to have variety of accents. Of course, they're going to be speaking in English only, but then they can have variety of accents, not just British, not just Australian, it can be American too, and etc. Variety of accents you can have the audios into. Now the fact is they all will be speaking English only. You need to start having this ability to understand English really well in any kind of accent. You start listening to native speakers. That's what you can start from doing from the day one. That's something which will take your score, elevate and boost and upgrade your score. So the audios will have this length, like 30 minutes of fixed audio will be there, right? Approximately 30 minutes of audio will be there, and you'll have total number of 40 questions. Now the fact is that you're not gonna get 30 minutes of audio and 40 questions all together in one go. They are actually divided into 4 sections. There'll be 4 sections, right? I'm gonna be writing over here. So you have 4 sections in total. Now in these 4 sections, all your 40 questions as well as your 30 minutes of audio is divided. Now you got it? Your 30 minutes of audio is divided like 5 to 6 minutes of audio each section, and 10 questions each section. That's how you get it as total of 40. Now apart from this, you cannot replay the audios. The audio is something which you can only play once. Like you're not having any control to play, stop or replay it. It's just played automatically, and it is only played once. You cannot replay it. That's something which you must know. Now, when we got to know that something we cannot replay, we only have to listen to it once, we'll have to pay our utmost attention to this. We have to listen to it vigilantly. Understood? Do you understand it? That you'll have to listen to it vigilantly, even if you're not getting something, even if you missed it, you don't have to get stuck anywhere on any situation, on any question. You have to keep going. That's what's required here. Understood? If you got stuck, or if you are missed out something, still you're stuck just to regret that you missed out, then you will miss out on all the further questions. That's why it's suggested that you have to always follow the audio no matter what. Always follow the audio. You miss something, it's okay. You're not getting something, it's okay. Just follow the audio, because the audio will also follow the order of the questions mostly time. It's not going to be there like the questions are something and the audio is talking about something, it's all jumbled. No, nothing like that. It's all going to be in order of the questions. Audio will always follow the order of the questions. I hope you're getting my point. Now, say it is same, like the test of listening is same for academic as well as general training candidates, for both of it. There's no difference as such, only except for the timing. Like the time has sort of difference. Now, what's the difference? See, when you are attempting this test in PBT, like in the mode, there are differences. Otherwise, in academic and general, there are no differences. If you are attempting this test in PBT, or if you are attempting this test in CBT, then there are some sort of differences. So in PBT, 30 minutes of audio again will be there. Here also 30 minutes of audio will be there. Plus, here in PBT, you get this 10 minutes of additional time to transfer down your answers to the answer sheet. This you do not get here. This you only get as 2 minutes of your time to transfer down your answers to the answer sheet. That's what is there. So a total time becomes 40 minutes for the PBT candidates and here it is 32 minutes for CBT candidates, as they don't have to transfer anything. You guys will be directly typing down your answers instead of writing it on anywhere. Clear? So that's what is the general information you all must know around the listening module. Let's just now get started. Let's just move forward with understanding what all parts we have, what all in the 4 parts are we going to get. How will the audios be there? We need to understand that we must know the clarity of all of these 4 modules, all of these 4 sections. Let's just quickly see. देखो, सबसे पहले मैंने क्या बोला आपको, 4 sections will be there, ठीक है, there will be 4 sections. अब the thing which you need to understand is that आपका जैसे ही you'll move on from first section to the fourth section, difficulty level will keep on increasing. Be it in terms of audios or in terms of questions, both of it will keep on increasing. How? See, difficulty increases from section 1 to section 4. See, this is how you get as your part 1. Again, 10 questions, 10, 10, 10, total of 40 questions. Audios are also divided accordingly. But what are you going to get in these 4 sections? Part 1 will be on social and everyday context. And it's going to be a dialogue wherein 2 speakers will be there talking to each other on what? It can be a booking a hotel, ordering a service, renting an apartment, can be anything. But I can tell you the difficulty level will be really easy. It'll be really effortless. Clear? So part 1 is generally easy. Now, when it comes to part 2, it will be on again social everyday context will be there of the audios, but it will be a monologue. Monologue means only a one speaker will be there, will be speaking throughout, which can be on a local tour guide talking about a park. It can be a speech about a museum facility, right? It will be a monologue. One speaker will be there. It can be easy to moderate level, right? Then coming to the part 3, it can be from academic and educational context. It will be a discussion. It's going to contain 2 to 4 speakers, not just 1, not just 2, but 2 to 4 speakers. It's going to be all together a discussion, and here you can have it on students talking to a professor about a project or assignment. This can be the context. Next, the part 3 is going to be, by the way, of moderate to difficult level, and part 4, coming to the part 4, is going to be difficult level. That's what I want to say for it. Part 4 generally is difficult level. How? Here you get it on academic and educational context, like it will be a lecture firstly. It will be a lecture, only one speaker will be there. Plus, it can be on a university professor delivering a research talk on wildlife or history or science. Sort of difficulty will be there in terms of audios as well as in questions. Generally, how do you get your questions? I'll tell you. See, questions gonna be like this, like you have it as 10, here 10, 10, 10 and 10. But they won't come in one go. You all will be getting, always be getting 30 seconds of reading time for first 5 questions. And again, 6 to 10 questions will have 30 seconds of reading time. And lastly, you will have again 30 seconds of revision time. That's how you get. First for 1 to 5 questions, 30 seconds of reading time. Once you are done reading, audio will be there. Again, you get it as 6 to 10 questions, 30 seconds of reading time. Once this is done, audio will be there. You have to solve and mark your answers alongside the audio, simultaneously or parallelly with the audio. Do not wait or just stop for the audio to get stopped and then you will mark your answers. No, it is not gonna be like this. You'll always have to follow the audio and mark your answers simultaneously. Understood? But you will always get this reading time specifically and the revision time for all the 10 questions you marked by the end of it. But this is not the case in your section 4. Section 4 is a bit different, is a bit unusual. How? In section 4, you don't get this 30, 30 and 30. You get it only as 30 for the altogether 10 questions to read. Like a 30-second time to read all 10 questions. Now, this is quite close to impossible. How do you do it? Just in the time of 30 seconds, how can you read all the 10 questions? And that's a matter of a concern over here. So you'll have to utilize your section 3's revision time of 30 seconds in flipping over and coming to this section 4 and read those 10 questions. That's something which is in your hand. You can definitely do it. And once you're done with it, then you can simply mark your answers alongside the audios, and again you will get the 30 seconds of revision time. In this revision time, you have to utilize it in reading your section 4 as well as section 3's questions. I hope you got my point, what I'm trying to say. This is how it's going to be there. Alright, so the difficulty level will keep on increasing, but I can tell you one thing, is something that you can start doing even from today, which is start listening to speakers, the native speakers, start listening to podcasts, or maybe watching movies may help, or watching interviews, listening to various numerous interviews, right? These all things you can start inculcating in your day and start incorporating listening a lot, right? This will instantly, I would say, improve the ability of your listening, like capabilities, because it's all what you need. That's all something which is all about it. Like, it's all about listening. How well you understand the accent, how the more well you understand, easily you can mark your answers. Now, common question types. It's really important for you to understand what all are your question types there. So these are the question types you've got. First is a form completion, right? Now, note completion, table completion, sentence completion. These are all of the same categories, right? These are all of the same categories. Just give me a moment, guys. These are all of the same categories. How do I say so? Firstly, form completion, note completion, summary completion, all of them will have the blanks only in them. First, it can be in the beginning, middle, or end of the sentences. The blank can be there anytime, anywhere. Understood? The blank can be there. A blank can be anywhere in the beginning, middle, or end of the sentences. The blanks can be there. But all what we need to do is to understand that we have to mark the answers exactly from the audio. We are not supposed to mark anything from our own. Nothing from like our own knowledge, predefined knowledge that this should be the answer. No. You can't even mold or change the answer. You can't use even an article on your own or the preposition on your own. It should be the exactly same answer from your audios. You have to pick exactly from there. Am I clear? And these are all the sentence completion parts only. You will be getting the fill in the blanks only. These are all the part of your fill in the blanks. Like in the form also there are some blanks. In note also there are some blanks. But when you see, like summary is also part of it. We'll be solving all of these question types. There are certain skill sets, there are certain strategies, skills we can apply into solving these question types specifically in my further videos, right? And now you have next is flowchart. Now what is flowchart all about? Flowchart come under certain steps. They come under certain steps, right? Like first step, second step, third step. Now some of the parts of those steps will be visible, like it will be there on the screens, and some will be missing. They'll be again having blanks. Now those blanks you need to fill out from the audios. That's something which you need to do. Then you have it as maps. Map are quite intricate, I would say. These are the most intricate, one of your most intricate question types you have here in listening module, other than MCQs. MCQs and the maps, these are the two ones. Alright, in the map you have a diagram, you have a location of something, and some things will be labeled and some will be missing. You then have to fill those missing things up from the audios. That's what you have to do. Next, diagram labeling. You'll be having a diagram. There'll be again some of the parts of those diagram labeled, and then some will be missing which you need to fill out from the audios. And then you have it as multiple choice, that is MCQs. Now MCQs are something which you have been solving since a long time now. You know how to solve MCQs. There's a question along with certain options, 3 or 4 options. Now you need to fill all those options from the audios. I'll tell you exact strategies you need to apply to solve these MCQs questions in my later videos. So I'll be making all these sorts of question video types, like for each of the question types we will be having a separate video. So do not at all worry about anything. Now matching questions you have further on, and the last, short answer questions. So these are all the categories of questions you can see in your listening module. Nothing out of them will be there. Moving ahead, now how is your score calculated, right? How are you going to get bands? This is a matter of a concern. You need to understand that. So total number of 40 questions will be there. For each correct answer, you'll be getting 1 mark, but there's no negative marking as such. There's no negative marking for any wrong answer. Suggested is that you must always try to mark each and everything. Even if you miss something, it's okay. You have to mark it based upon your own understanding, according to the context. Whatever you understand, mark it, because there's no negative marking. Plus, how will you get bands? From 0 to 9 you get your band, a highest of 9 band you can get. Now how do you calculate the score? This is the approximation table here I'm showing you. That's how you calculate whenever you are attempting any mock offline. Then this is how you calculate your score. So it's gonna go like this. If you get 39 or 40 correct answers, so you can get a 9 band in listening, right? This is for IELTS academic candidates, right? And general both, because there's no difference as such. So 39 and 40, out of, if you got even 39, so you can expect to get 9 band. This is how it's going to be there. Next, 37 to 38, 8.5 band. 36 to 35, 8 band. Please consider this table whenever you are attempting any mock which is offline. Now, when it comes to online mock, you can easily, the scores will be displayed on the screens. Like website will automatically be telling you what your scores are. But this is for those cases when you are attempting it offline. So it's all about accuracy. Can't you see? Can you see, guys? It's all about accuracy. The more correct answers you're getting, the more good band you're getting. This is how it's going to be there. Now, important rules or certain steps you need to follow before attempting any question type in listening. Please understand. First is that read instructions really carefully, because in instruction they'll always mostly be guiding you towards so many important crucial things, like about your word counts specifically. They'll let you know about how many words can you use or not. So you'll always have to use only that much amount of words what's given in instruction. Next, follow the word limit exactly. That's what I was talking about. And check spelling and grammar. Always do so before you move on to the next question. When you get the revision time, go and check your spellings. Even this S also matters for all those who think that it's okay, we can skip this S. No, if it is written books, you have to also mention books. You can't miss this S also. Understood? This S also matters. Now apart from this, write answers in the correct format. Format means, when I say format, it can be in the capital like this. Sorry. It can be like this, or it can be like this as well, like everything in caps or just one letter, but it can't go like this. Everything small, this is not required. These two will go fine. Clear? Now, listen for paraphrasing and synonyms. They mostly will do this. They will give you synonyms, right? So you must be able to identify that what is that word or which is that context they are talking about. Please understand it. They won't give you answers as word for word. They may change it to synonyms. Now, stay focused throughout the reading. If you missed out something, it's okay. You have to move on to the next question. Plus, if you are not able to recall any spelling of a lengthy word, it's okay. You have to just use abbreviated form at that moment of time and just move on to the next question. That's how you're supposed to go. Moving on to the goal of the high bands. What should be your goal in mind? You should not only focus on understanding the key information or recognizing the common phrases or avoid spelling, but you should also follow fast speech confidently. This will come with practice. Even my students are getting 9 bands in listening. I'm telling you, I'm not lying in this case. 9 band students are really getting, and that too very easily, 8.5 to 9 bands. How? Because they start inculcating this habit in their routine, which is to listen to audios, native speakers multiple times, and which helps them to understand them better while listening. Now, identify distractors quickly. They change the answers from the first question to the second question very easily, and maintain concentration throughout all the 4 sections. You don't have to miss any of the sections by getting distracted from anywhere, from anything. It's okay. You have to stay focused because you can't replay the audios because you don't have any chance of doing that. So yeah, that's all about it, guys. So these were the strategies of having the band 8 plus. And yes, success in IELTS listening depends on accuracy. See how accurately are you marking your answers, how well are you concentrated, how well are you understanding the vocabulary and the paraphrasing language, and the familiarity, of course, with the different accents. So that's all what's required here in listening module. So I hope, guys, that this session definitely was helpful to you in order to understand the intricacies of your listening section. And here I am done covering this module up. I'll see you very soon in the next session, guys. Thank you so much for watching.